We'll give Notre Dame credit. They found a way to get it done today. We certainly had our opportunities on offense early in the ball game. Only got one run in the second. Had bases loaded, nobody out, hit into a double play. And we had another opportunity in the fifth, second, third one out, and came up empty there. Fought our way back there in the ninth inning. Got a couple guys on base, but came up short, and thought our pitching staff did a great job. We had a lot of free 90s today on the pitching side, but we did a great job of pitching out of some tough situations. Thought our bullpen was outstanding. Jeffrey Gilbert, Rob Hughes did a great job there at the end of the ball game. But bottom line is we just got to do a better job of being able to hit with runners in scoring position. We just didn't do it this weekend in 2 of the 3 games, and it came back to bite us against a good Notre Dame club.
Hey, Coach, Trevor Rose from CUTigers.com. T.O. steals second there in the ninth with no outs. Did you debate with yourself much about having Reed bunt him over to third?
Well, we were at a curfew situation. So the reason that we played at 12 o'clock today was because we had a 3:40 drop time. So I didn't think that bunting right there and playing for a tie made a whole lot of sense, because we couldn't play extra innings today because of the curfew rule. So we had a drop dead time of 3:40. So that was going to be the last half of the game. So when Caden reached base at first, we're down by 1 run. Pinch ran with T.O.'s our best runner. If we bunted right there, we're essentially, if we drive him in right there, we tie the ball game. We can't continue to play after that. So I felt like it put me in a little bit of a predicament. In a typical situation where we had no curfew, I would have bunted right there. But we couldn't do it. So we actually hit and ran right there. And Reagan just got a slider in the dirt, swung through it. T.O. stole the bag. And so that's why we did not bunt.
Speaking of T.O., Coach, I know he was 0 for 3 yesterday, but he's been one of your best hitters. What was the rationale for keeping him out today?
We wanted to put Alex Urban in there against a right-handed starter. Urban, if you remember correctly, against South Carolina, I believe had a couple hits, 2 or 3 hits, swung the bat well. He hits right-handed pitching really well, so we wanted to get Urban into the ball game, and you could see there in the ninth inning, he hit a ball, almost out of the ballpark, and it would have been nice if we had a little wind right there, but we didn't. So that was the thought right there. It's just getting Urban, a left-handed hitter, good hitter, into the lineup against the right-handed starter.
Hey, Monty, it's Will. Just curious to what you thought maybe the situation was or issue was with trying to catch up with Simon's stuff. It seems like he was dealing out there, kind of giving you guys a tough time.
Yeah, well, they've got some really good arms. Simon's is, guy was up to, I think, 94, 93, 94 with a power slider. So he's just tough to hit. I mean, he's a good reliever. He's kind of their version of a Mac England, so to speak, just, a power righty with a good breaking ball.
Hey, Monty, this is Robert. Talk a little bit about Carter. He ran into some trouble there with control, but was, working out of control. Is it a pitch count issue, or what was your thinking there getting him out in third?
Yeah, I think it was, it was just a matter of his pitch count was getting fairly high, pitching on 4 days rest. And, we felt like at that point in time, we needed to go to England, and England was fresh, hadn't pitched on the weekend. And, Mac's a guy that can give you, roughly about 50, maybe 60 pitches max out of the bullpen and in a long relief stint. And just felt like with Carter struggling to command the ball, even though he pitched out of some tough situations, that we needed to make a change.
Coach, with Carter starting today, do you know who will start on Tuesday? And is Caden Grice basically too valuable as a hitter right now to put him on the mound?
I wouldn't rule out the thought that Caden could start on Tuesday. We always have the option of him hitting for himself. So we'll meet as a staff tomorrow and discuss our options. But it's certainly an option for us to start Caden on Tuesday.
Hey, Monty, speaking of Caden, the week he's had, can you talk about the little bit of progression you saw from week 1, 2, and now 3 with him as a freshman?
Yeah, it seems like his strike zone discipline is getting better and better. He's doing a good job of laying off the pitches that he doesn't hit well, and he's patient at the plate. He'll take a walk. and he'll kind of wait out, the at bat until he gets a pitch he can drive. So he's doing a really good job of staying in the strike zone. And he's also playing very, very well defensively at first base for us.
Coach, Cooper Ingles' first start behind the plate today, I assume to give French a rest. I know you gave up a couple steals there, but do you feel like he caught a pretty good game today?
I thought he caught a good game today. If you have a catcher back there that gives up, and we give up 3 runs over a 9-inning ball game, and I don't think he had any pass balls. Yeah, they were able to run on him a little bit, but I thought he did a great job back there.
Anything else for Coach Lee? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.